Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'll be showing you some common scratches on how to avoid them. And one of these I've shown before, but in my opinion it's the most important, so I'm going to show it real quickly again, and that's this one. When you have an angle like this, your cue ball will naturally head towards that corner pocket. And you want it to be as far away from that corner as possible, so I'm going to quickly show you three things you can do to avoid that pocket. You can slow roll that ball in. You can add draw, which will take it to the short rail, but you also risk scratching in the side if you decide to add less draw. So you can do that, or you can add some top left English, top reverse. That'll just take it shorter and kill off the speed off this rail. One thing you need to watch out there for the scratch in the side. So those are the three options for that shot. And now let's move on to the next one. So for the next shot, let's say we're shooting the 5 ball. And we have the 6 ball right here. We're trying to come back for it. This actually happened to me last night. I played this shot. I don't know what my mind was thinking. I didn't check the angle I had, except this was the 8 and the 9. I was playing a great player. He was up 3-2. I broke and I ran out and I was on the 8-9 like this. Perfect setup. And I went down to shoot the 8. I drew the cue ball right in the corner. Now, I didn't look at the angle I had, so I thought I was just going to hit right here and bring it back just a little bit. I was wrong, obviously. So, I have a few pieces of advice for you on this shot after learning. Always look at the angle the cue ball will come off. Always look at it. If I have a little draw in this shot, I risk scratching. Second piece of advice is just don't use draw. Maybe if you're playing on a 9-footer, use draw. But here you could really just use some right English. Center ball, right English. You're perfectly fine. And you're just have a little bit of an angle on that ball. There really is nothing wrong with not using draw. If you're way up here, if your ball's right here, and you still have this angle, and you're aimed to scratch, this is tough. There are a few things you can do. Here you can try to cheat the pocket and hit it thicker, and try to get it to go off of one of these rails, and get your cue ball hit with some top, and come off the point of the pocket. Come off the point, it'll automatically send it out as if it was just a regular rail, except it's going to send it out a little bit more just because of the shape of it. But that's just some top spin, no English or anything, just some as much top spin as you can put on it with a good stroke at that speed. You can try to cheat a little bit. A little throw on the ball may help too. If you don't know what that is, check out my video on throw. But let's move on to the next shot. So this one right here, I'm just going to take this 6 ball. So we have this shot, like so. Now, this has happened to me before on a 9 ball when I was on the hill. If you're playing with some bouncy rails, this is definitely one that you want to watch out for. I was playing on a valley table, and the one I just finished my match, I just won my match against Danny Smith. I beat him 7-6, and I made this shot to win, and this rail kind of killed the ball. And I was like, okay. And then I was on the hill again. It was like 7-4 or something, 6-4 something. And I hit this rail and it bounced off like crazy. And it went into the side pocket. So you see how it'll always come close to the side. It'll always be close to the side pocket on an angle like this. So there's a few things you can do. You can hit with some right spin. Draw it over there, but you need to watch out for this pocket. That's the only thing you need to watch out for in that shot, just overusing that right spin. Another thing you can do, this is what I tried to do, but the bouncy rails killed me. You can play it really, really slow and just roll it in. But sometimes you don't want to do that because the table you're playing on may be a bit unlevel and the ball will start rolling and it'll kind of veer off. And another shot you could do. You could use a bunch of left spin. Reverse English. Kill it and make it come back here. So there's a few different ways to get out of that one. But those are the good ones. Another shot that comes up quite often. So we're trying to play position on the 7 ball. And we have our 1 ball here. Somewhere around here. So we need to go 3 rails for the 7 ball. Maybe 4, counting this one. Maybe 5, counting that one. But this shot right here, your cue ball will come close to that corner pocket, which is something that you may want to watch out for. That's just pointing it out. There really isn't too many ways to avoid it without and still getting like straight in on this 7 ball. Like that was a pretty perfect shot there. One thing you could do, the more right English you have, the closer it will come to this rail. So if I just have a ton of right English, you see how it spins more down here. It can even come off this rail and come down here. And you see that much right English to hit here and came. So the more right English you have, the closer down table it will come. And obviously the less right English you have, the less speed there is on the ball, and the closer it comes to this rail. So that may be the route you want to take, less right English, if you want to avoid that corner pocket. And just leave yourself a bigger cut on that ball, which sometimes you're going to have to do. So let's look at one more shot. Let's say we're drawing back for the 7, that is over here. It's pretty much on the rail, 7 ball's over there. Now we have our 5 ball, that is like this. We're straight in, so we're going to have to do that draw shot with some running English to take it off this rail down here. Now the scratch I want to watch out for is scratching in that corner over there. So you see how the ball is heading towards the corner. So I'm going to show you the ways you can change the angle of this shot. The more left English you have, the closer it will come to this rail. Also, the more angle you have on this ball. If you have a little bit of an angle, cue ball will kind of hook backwards that way. But if we have a ton of left English, we're going to spin closer to the short rail. And that is going to the short rail. It's kind of veering off into the pocket because of how slow it's going, and the table is a tad bit slanted over there. I need to get that checked. But you see more left English is sending it more over here. Less left English is sending it closer to the long rail. So that is a shot you may want to take. Less left English will send it closer to this rail, which is good because you can end up anywhere from here, here, hit the rail, here. So it really is an easy shot. You just got to hit it hard enough. There really is no hitting this ball too hard unless you have a Shane Van Boening stroke. So hitting this with maybe just a little bit of left or straight bottom, sending it to that rail, there really is no hitting that too hard. So that will be the easiest shot to avoid the scratch in this case. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Again, remember to subscribe, share the channel with your friends, and I will see you in the next video.